Hey folks, Pastor Jordan here, bringing you this week's sermon preview from a chilly, snowy West Glenville today. I just wanted to let you know about this week's sermon and what you're going to be hearing here on the second Sunday in the season of Lent. But before I do that, just a couple of quick announcements. Linda Davin is starting to get ready for VBS, and so she's looking for some volunteers to help out with that. They're just doing it in the mornings. It's a week near the end of July. So if you can do it, that'd be great. They had a fantastic turnout last year for this VBS, and they're looking forward to another great year. So check the email that just went out this morning, and that will give you all the details. I put a note from her in there. Also, Molly Hayner needs some help too for her Mission Monday coming up later this month. On Monday, March the 20th at 6 o'clock here at church. Molly will be packing things for the Over the Bridge Mission Project, and what that is it's a food project where they pack individual snacks. So you need brand name snacks, things with a brand name on it, like Chips Ahoy or Cheez-It or something like that, individually wrapped, and they're going to pack them up and help out this wonderful mission and ministry that's happening right here in our own community. You can come that night, Monday, March 20th at 6 p.m., and you can bring that stuff with you and help out. They also need Ziploc bags, the gallon-sized ones, and small packages of tissues. So if you can do any of that and help out on that night, that would be great. Molly would appreciate it, and so would the wonderful recipients of this mission and ministry. So those are just a couple of announcements I wanted to share with you. The next thing I wanted to say is that we're worshiping this Sunday here at church. I'm back from vacation now, and looking forward to joining you once again for a time of worship. And so you can come and be with us here Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, right here at West Glenville Reformed Church. We're going to be hearing the parable of the laborers in the field. Now, this is the wealthy landowner that goes out and he hires laborers at different times of the day. And he says to them at each point that he will pay them what is right. Now, the interesting part is that some of the laborers, the ones being hired later in the day, especially the ones hired latest in the day, of course, worked fewer hours. Yet the landowner gave each worker a full day's wage, even the ones who only worked a couple of hours near the end of the day. And we know this story. Maybe you've heard it before. There's some grumbling, of course, from those who worked a full day. Because they were the last to get paid, and they saw these other people who worked less getting paid more than they deserved technically. And so when they got just exactly what they deserved and no more, they were wondering, why is this generosity not being shown to me in an equal fashion? So it's an interesting story, and what we're going to do is we're going to sort of focus in on that phrase that the landowner uses when he says, I will pay you what is right. Now, this is a parable given by Jesus Christ, and Jesus says that this parable is comparable to the kingdom of heaven, and that in fact we learn about the kingdom of heaven through this parable. And so what does it say about the kingdom of heaven? What does it say about God? What does it say about our place in it? This is one of the places in Scripture where we hear that phrase that the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Right? And what does that mean for us? And so that's what we'll be exploring on Sunday morning as we gather for worship. You are invited to be a part of it, and we look forward very much to having you with us. I hope you have a blessed rest of your Thursday, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless.